Hey beautifuls! So today I'm giving you guys a simple back to school, college kind of look. First off, I would just like to say please excuse my face because this is a disaster. I'm quite aware, but I'll talk about that probably in another video. And I am just decked out in my Halloween tank from Pink, and I'm not wearing a bra, but we're not going to tell anyone that. I'm just kind of like chilling out today. I pretty much did my deed for the day, and I am done. So I'm like, okay, I'm bored. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Film some videos. Why not? My hair's a little messy, so it's in my little sleek ponytail. Love doing this. But yeah, so I'm just gonna give you guys kind of like a simple kind of look that you guys can rock for going back to school, high school, college. It's mainly for high school, college kids, just saying right now. If you're in middle school, honestly, the only thing I would really suggest is maybe put on some mascara and some lip gloss and go, because you're still in puberty and, like, you know, your skin is developing as you are. So I don't know. I just feel like in middle school you don't really need a lot, even though I was like all about that eyeliner life. Like 7th grade, yep, eyeliner, time for this. And yeah, so with that being said, let's get started. Hey guys, so I'm going to start off with my Night Fright hand sanitizer because I always sanitize before I do anything for my face, and it is my favorite, so I'm so sad it's ending. And now I am literally taking water, that is water in my tea tree toner water bottle. Oh my goodness. And I'm spraying it on my beauty blender, and then I'm taking my Maybelline Master Prime primer. This is the Blur and Smooth one, and I actually like it. It holds my makeup on well, but I do prefer the pore eraser, I think that's what it's called, or any of those silicone-based primers. So I just put it on like a lotion because it feels like a lotion to me, needless to say. And now I'm taking one of my favorite foundations. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless, and the pump is different because I did that myself so I can get the product out, and I am just dotting it all over my face. And now I'm just taking my beauty blender, which is actually a Sonia Kashuk makeup sponge, whatever they call it, but they're all beauty blenders just the same, and I recommend y'all not buy this one because it was $11, and that is so overpriced for a beauty blender, honestly. So I'm just dotting it into my skin. I do swipe the product a little bit, but this is just the easiest and the fastest way for me to put on my makeup in the morning, especially if I am going to class or I am going to work or whatever I'm doing. It just makes it go a lot faster than if I use a brush. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. And I really try to blend it up to my hairline, my ears, and definitely down my neck a little bit. And on my eyelids, if I'm not wearing eyeshadow, because it would look a little weird. Oh, the pimples! Since I have pimples, I'm using my Hard Candy Glamouflage Concealer, which has been my favorite for probably over a year now, and I am just dotting it all over the pimples, which there's a lot of dots, because there's a lot of pimples, and I'm taking my beauty blender again and just blending them out. This stuff is like so pigmented, so honestly, as much as I use, you don't need to use that much, honestly, but I like to use a lot because I can blend it in, and if my skin tone isn't quite light enough or whatever the case, with my darker BB cream, then this really helps to lighten it up so I don't look so dark if my tan is starting to fade. And now I'm taking my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, which, fun fact, after this video, I think it was after this video, maybe it was after another time I applied it to my face, it actually broke. So, and I'm taking my Real Techniques powder brush, and I shut off my TV because that was distracting me, and I just pat it all over my face. I try not to swipe it unless it's on my neck, or my eyes, or okay, I do swipe, but I do mainly pack it on to kind of set my face. And you can still see those pimples, but don't worry about that. So instead of using a black liner, I am actually using the Maybelline Define line. I don't even know what it's really called. I think I'll put all the products below if you guys are wondering. It is a brown eyeliner, and the reason that I'm using a brown on my waterline and my tight line is because if you want to have a more simple eye look and you don't want to be like, hi, I'm here with black eyeliner, then I do recommend brown because it's a lot more subtle, and I feel like it gives you a little bit more softer of a look than if you used black. So I'm just lining my waterline and my tight line. I do my tight line in a really weird way. I close my eyes and then I apply it to the top. I don't know why I do that. And then I'm also putting some kind of out of my waterline as well, and I'm going to just smudge it with the other end of the eyeliner, as you guys can see, and it just gives it a little bit more of a smoky effect because I like my makeup intense, but you don't have to do this. And curling my lashes. Ooh, pretty. And now I'm using the Rimmel London Lash Accelerator. It's not the Endless, it's the original Lash Accelerator. And I am just putting some coats on my lashes, my top and bottoms. Usually I use like 2 mascaras, but I'm only going to use 1 for this look. Mainly because I was not going anywhere, and I just didn't really feel like using more than 2, and it probably would have made this look really looking harsh. I don't even know. Basically, it would have looked harsher if I used more than 1 mascara because I layer it on, as you guys know. And then I'm just using the Maybelline Great Lash Clear Mascara. I use that for my brows, which I do like it a lot, but I don't know. The main reason that I started using it is because it lasts longer than my e.l.f. one, but I think I do like the e.l.f. one more. I'm not sure yet. And then I'm using, again, Maybelline. I know, I'm like a Maybelline freak. I told y'all. It's like my favorite drugstore brand. And I'm using the, what is it? I don't even know what it is. Oh, this is going too fast for me. The Age Rewind concealer. I'll put everything below. And I'm blending it out with this time with a stippling brush because I really did like the look that it gave when I blended it out with this instead of my beauty blender. But lately I've been going back to the beauty blender because it's quicker, and honestly I feel like I get the same result when I use a stippling brush or a beauty blender. So if you guys are wondering about that, I personally get the same result. I don't know about other girls, but that's just me. There's a fly in here. It's going to die after this voiceover. And then I'm using the e.l.f. powder brush. It's the e.l.f. Studio one that I love so much, and dipping it in the Rimmel London Stay Matte powder underneath my eyes. And I am going to use bronzer and highlight for this. You don't have to, but I like a little something on my face. So this is the Victoria's Secret Pink All Over Face and Body Bronzer. And I am just taking the powder brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just giving myself a little light contour, itch the nose, and then do the other side. I really love contouring. I really used to hate it, but now I really love it because I actually know kind of how to do it now, and I don't feel stupid. So do some on my temples, and of course underneath my chin to give myself a little bit of a shadow, because that double chin, girl, is not the business, let me tell you. A little more. And I blend it all out with a stippling brush. It's from Eco Tools. You guys have seen this brush so many times, I don't really even need to talk about it, to be honest. And a little random fun fact about me. When I was in 7th grade was the first time I was allowed to wear pencil liner, so after I dance, I'm going to put on some highlight. Which this is the Hard Candy So Baked Bronzer in Tiki. You guys know it's like one of my favorite highlighters ever. They should just call it a highlighter. It's not even a freaking bronzer. Come on, Hard Candy. Get with the program here. It's 2015. No, but it was the first time I ever wore a pencil liner in 7th grade, and it was brown. So this is kind of a little nostalgia moment for me. I like to put my highlight underneath my lips and on top on my Cupid's bow, and I just blend everything out. Mainly I like to put out my lips because I feel like it helps make them look a little fuller. Not that I need fuller lips, but I just like that. And I set it with the NYX Stay Matte Spray. Is that what it's called? The NYX Matte Spray? I don't know what it's called. I should know. And that is my face, and doing some fanning because that always happens. So the colors that I chose to wear, I showed you guys a couple of nudes that you could wear with this look. However, I am sticking with my tried and true, my Maybelline Warm Me Up lipstick once I find it. Come on, Sam. There you go. Oh, I love that color. If you guys actually go to the drugstore now, or Walmart, Target, whatever, and oh geez, I realized I didn't brush my teeth yet. Oh, gotta keep those lips closed, girl. But like I was saying, if you go to a drugstore, Walmart, Target, wherever, and you look at this lipstick, it's called Warm Me Up. It is completely different color than what it looks here. So I'm very happy I bought it back then because it is a totally different color and I'm very disappointed. They must have reformulated it, but Why would they do that? That's my favorite.
So that is it for my back to school makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is basically essentially the face that I would wear when I was still in school and I was working, and I would just put on a little bit of face before it got really hot out, and I was like, okay, I need a little face today to go with this. Even though I was working with kids, I was like, I need to put on my makeup, but slowly that changed, let me tell you. But if you're all about putting on that face the first few weeks of school, then I definitely recommend this, because girl, you will give face. You don't want to give eyes, you can give face. And you don't have to do such a dark lip. Like I said, you could do like a light nude. You could, if you want to be daring, do like a bright plum, dark ass plum, because that's pretty much the new colors out for fall, which I actually picked up a couple from Wet n Wild. You guys will see in a makeup haul coming probably next month, because I'm like heavily makeup shopping and I have no idea why. Beauty vlogger probs? Who knows? Yeah, so I love you guys so much. Hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in my next video. That was too much. Happy September!